Week 18 of the fantasy basketball season. Here's a few guards I looked at off the wire this week. The first guard, Quentin Grimes of the Philadelphia 76ers. Quentin Grimes, it's been a great deal for this Philly team, trading Caleb Martin for Grimes near the deadline to the Dallas Mavericks. So another deal with the Mavericks. Obviously, it doesn't look good for them right now on the year for Grimes. 11.3 points a game, 4.1 boards, 2.3 assists, 1.8 threes, and 47% from the field. But the last couple weeks, he's been picking it up big time. 16.8 points a game, 4.8 boards, 2 assists, 1.2 steals, 2.8 threes, and 55% from the field. Grimes coming off a 44-point game. He's available in tons of fantasy leagues right now in 72%. And he's going to get a lot of opportunity. We know the Sixers team, they're going nowhere this season. Joel Embiid, he was announced he's out for the season. Even though he did only play 19 games, they don't got to play the back and forth if he's going to play or not. And now someone has to step up and obviously pick up some of the scoring. And this Sixers team, they've lost 9 out of 10. But they had a nice victory versus the Warriors in their last game. February 24th versus the Bulls, 9 points, 3 boards, and assist, a block, 3 threes, 37% from the field. February 26th, at one of his former team, the Knicks, only 3 points, a board, a steal, a block, a 3, 25% from the field. And March 1st versus the Warriors, like I said, 44 points, 6 boards and assists, 3 steals, a block, 6 threes, 75% from the field. So Grimes, he's had a couple big games already in the last few weeks since he got traded to the Sixers team. I know there's going to be ups and downs with Grimes. He's been a streaky player, and he's on the 4th team for a reason in 2 seasons here, is Quentin Grimes. But I still believe he can help fantasy owners. And like I said, with the Sixers team done, and Grimes is going to get major minutes most nights, over 30 minutes a game, he's definitely an ad this week. The next guard, Stephon Castle of the San Antonio Spurs. So very surprising to me that Castle's still out there in 63% of leagues. And with Wembanyama out for the season, they're just going to play a lot of the young guys. And next year, gear up and go, obviously, all in once again, where they got 2 draft picks in the first round. So Castle in his rookie year, 13.2 points a game, 3.1 boards, 3.5 assists, 1.1 threes, and 41% from the field. But the last couple weeks, 15.1 points a game, 5 boards, 2.9 assists, 1.3 steals, 1.1 threes, and 41% from the field for Castle. So Castle, we know he's an elite scorer already in his rookie season. And like I said, with Wembanyama's 25, 28 points per game nightly he was given, someone else has to step in. I know they traded for De'Aaron Fox at the deadline, but Castle now, he's getting more playing time and the ball in his hands more as well. And it's definitely paid off. February 26th at the Rockets, 22 points, 7 boards, 5 assists, 3 steals, a 3, 40% from the field. March 1st at the Grizzlies, 24 points, 3 boards, 7 assists, a steal, 2 threes, 50% from the field. And March 2nd versus the Thunder, 32 points, 8 boards, 3 assists, 4 threes, 57% from the field. Scoring, rebounding, and assisting and 3-point shooting is what Castle's going to bring fantasy owners. And like I said, one of the better rookies all season long. Very surprising to me that he's still out there in 63% of leagues, because Castle, he could do it all. He could score on all 3 levels on the court already in his rookie season. And like I said, he's been one of the more impact rookies this year. Very surprising, still out there in 63% of leagues. Next guard, another rookie, Isaiah Collier of the Utah Jazz. So Collier, one of the better passers already in the NBA, and it's only his rookie season on the year. 7.2 points a game, 3.1 boards, 6.2 assists, 40% from the field. In the last couple weeks, 9.7 points a game, 3 boards, 9.2 assists, and 37% from the field. So he's not going to score the basketball a lot, is Collier, but assisting of the basketball, he's going to bring fantasy owners. And obviously the field goal isn't great, but if you need assisting and a guy's playing major minutes, about 30 minutes a game on a Jazz team, going nowhere this season. As far as his specialty and steals, he'll help you in that category as well. February 26th versus the Kings, 9 points, 3 boards, 7 assists, 2 steals, 2 threes, 50% from the field. February 28th versus the Timberwolves, 11 points, 3 boards, 14 assists, 50% from the field. And March 2nd versus the Pelicans, 11 points, 2 boards, 8 assists, a steal, 2 blocks, 37% from the field. So Collier, like I said, field goal percentage isn't going to be good. 3-point shooting is pretty much non-existent for him. But like I said, if you need a pure point guard with assisting the basketball, one of the better guards in the league at doing that, and steals, that's where Collier is going to step in and help fantasy owners. Obviously, it's not all about the points and the three-point shooting, and you need some of these guys who just specialize in one category. And right now, Collier, like I said, one of the elite assist players in the league, and he's out there as well in 63% of leagues. Next guard, Chris Dunn, Los Angeles Clippers. Chris Dunn, it's been a nice season for him with this Clipper team. I know the averages aren't great overall on the year, but the last few weeks, the playing time's gone up and the production's gone up on the year. 6.3 points a game, 3.6 boards, 3 assists, 1.8 steals, and 43% from the field. But the last couple weeks, 9.3 points a game, 5.3 boards, 3.8 assists, 3 steals, a 351% from the field. See, he's a steal specialist, is Chris Dunn, and he's playing about 30 minutes a game for this Clipper team. And now Norman Powell went down once again with a hamstring injury in last night's game at the Lakers. February 26th at the Bulls, 5 points, 4 boards, 3 assists, a steal with 25% from the field. February 28th at the Lakers, 14 points, 9 boards, 6 assists, 4 steals, 2 threes, 66% from the field. And March 2nd at the Lakers, again, 15 points, 2 boards, 4 assists, a steal, a block, a 58% from the field. So Dunn, he could give you 3 or 4 categories. He's going to score the basketball at a decent rate of late. 3-point shooting, 1.5 to 2 a game when he's got an expanded role of late as well. Assisting, he'll give you a few of those, but steals is where he really steps in, and for the most part, a pretty decent field goal percentage. So right now, while he's out there in 82% of fantasy leagues, Norman Powell banged up once again. The playing time could go up a little bit more and more opportunities for Chris Dunn. And the final guard I looked at off the wire this week, Davion Mitchell of the Miami Heat. So Mitchell, he got traded to this Heat team at the deadline, part of that Jimmy Butler multi-team deal, and he's out there in 83% of leagues. On the year for Mitchell, 7 points a game, 1.9 boards, 4.5 assists, 1.1 threes, and 45% from the field. In the last couple weeks, he's been red hot in terms of field goal percentage, 11.3 points a game, 2.3 boards, 4.5 assists, 1.3 steals, 2 threes, and 60% from the field. The C team obviously reshuffling the deck after the Jimmy Butler deal, and Davion Mitchell is overtaking Terry Rozier in the starting lineup, where Rozier is making all this money on his contract, and now he's been a backup. I believe Mitchell, he fits the system better, and he's a two-way type of player that plays some defense and obviously a good three-ball shooter as well. February 26th versus the Hawks, 20 points, 6 assists, 2 steals, 5 threes, 87% from the field. February 28th versus the Pacers, 10 points, 3 boards, 8 assists, a steal, a block, 2 threes, 42% from the field. And March 2nd versus the Knicks in a tough loss in overtime, 11 points, 4 boards, 5 assists, 2 steals, a 3, 55% from the field. To 3-point shooting, like I said, field goal percentage pretty decent, and assisting of the basketball is what Davion Mitchell could bring fantasy owners. And like I said, he's the prototypical type of Miami Heat player that could fit in this offense, obviously, then could play two-way defensively as well. And Eric Spoelstra, these are the type of players he likes. And Mitchell get major minutes, especially of late, over 35 minutes, 3 games in a row, and he's definitely a guard to add this week. So that's a few guards I look to add for Week 18 of the fantasy basketball season.